of 2K Sports and the NBA. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Our starting lineups, we'll look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. You look at the home team. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal now is just win this game and make it a best-of-3 series and gain the momentum back for yourselves. They already know they'll need to win at least one more game on the road, which is going to be tough enough. So win tonight, make your job a little bit easier.
Steve, it definitely would be a long shot. I mean, the stakes really could not be higher for him. We'll see how that pressure affects him.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's a good screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. A game like this is so often the pivotal game of the series because, as coach says, a win here gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish it off at home. Needless to say, that would put them in a dominant position. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both good from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. From 18 feet away, connects, the jumper drops.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
To the inside. Number 5. And he makes good on the way.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce back.
The visitors with the ball. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
Number 4 connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
There's the lob to the hoop. No good.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
No good. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the paint. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Number 11. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Uncovered. Blocked. Hope they get it back. Number 7. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the break. Cannot hit.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Number 7. And the shot is good.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Off target with his three.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Free throw line jump shot, and that one's good.
And I'm just impressed with his effort, guys, because we know he's hurting out there.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Can't hit from the corner. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Number 9. Misses from short range. Number 5. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Number 11. That's good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Corner shot. He squares up and sinks it. Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. From deep. No good.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the screen. Number 6. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Number 14. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Number 5. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The away team up 8. And the second quarter about to get started.
First round of the Eastern Conference.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Now, this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Well, this guy's an animal on the glass, Kevin. I mean, there may be some bigger and stronger rebounds in the NBA, but nobody plays with this kind of energy and zeal.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Number 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low, number 8. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Number 4. Off with the layup.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Number 11. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Good on both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Number 6. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Number 7. Second chance shot. Shot is blocked. And here's the fast break. Number 4. And the shot is good. 7 points in the game.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 14. No good on the 3. Poked loose. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Misses from close range.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Number 4. Number 9. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Number 14. The long distance three is buried. He has 7.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Number 6.
Now, whatever touch he had in the first quarter, it's gone now.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And that one misses.
Another trip to the strike for him, and tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Off the screen. Number 4. No good there with this step-back J.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Number 11. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Gets it to go. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season.
We've got a pair of teams here that weren't shy about shooting from way downtown. I mean, they love the three-point line, and with good reason. They were getting it done from back there.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Number 14. Offensive rebound. Another shot. It's blocked. Pushing it up. Number 7. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Wide open. Gets it to go.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Number 7. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. They swipe it. Number 10. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. $20 seconds left to play in the first half. Can't hit. He lobs it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
From half court, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The away team, they lead by 13.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. I think a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Inside, number 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim. You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
And he banks in the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Number 7. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Number 10. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Beyond the arc. Good. He has 5.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Number 14. Number 3 off target.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Number 4. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one misses. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Number 14. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 12.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this third quarter.
Launches a 3. No luck. Gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
It's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Shot misses. Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And, you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Number 7. The second chance effort. Number 11. They shoot again, and the layup is good. He's got 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
So it's the visitors now. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Number 14. No good from outside. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Number 11. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
A minute 50 left in the third. Number 15. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. 1:33 left in the third. Number 14. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Number 14. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
13 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Number 11. Can't connect from short range.
And this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Knocked loose. And here's the break. Number 9. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Back at 4. Number 7. Misses the jumper.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The away team, they lead by 4.
Western Conference, Round 1. This Tuesday, 10 Eastern, 7.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Deflected. And here they come. Open and closing nails.
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
To tie it up. But he recovers it. He nails it. And we're tied up.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Number 14. Good on the triple.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that is special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him. His stroke is never changing.
Gone 2 of 5 from the floor. There's the pick. Off the pick. No good off the front iron.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Number 7, blocked.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Number 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw, no good.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Number 7. They get the rebound. Moves back up. No good. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Number 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Number 4. They need this one, and that one's good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
To the inside. It's picked off. Finished off the break.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. For the 3, and the shot is good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Number 11. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Lays out. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jacks up a 3. No good.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Comes up empty down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Stolen. One-on-one here. Number 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 19.
You know, we really haven't seen the same focus defensively that we did in the first half.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. He's got a clear path. Lays it in off the breakaway.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Number 14. No good again that time. Got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. That's the bucket.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Number 7. They grab their own miss. From deep. There's the triple. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They pulled off this ring, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr.